shoes, and I think his shoes are much larger and bigger than me. Okay, so
you're the boss. You created the show, so there's no show without you, sir.
but I'm also getting old or something. Sami इस वक्त जो है हम इनसे बातचीत करें. Listen, last week you didn't come by, and I think you were in trial. So what was the outcome of that?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry that I missed it here. I love coming on the show, you know, but trials are first and foremost, and fighting for our clients is what I love doing best. We had about a 5-year-old case last week against a local bar in town, and it was a 2-day trial that we had in Harris County, and we fought very hard. A lot of times you have to fight hard for trial, but this trial particularly, we caught the defense cheating 3 or 4 times, to the point that even the judge admonished them for cheating and said, don't text the witness on Zoom. And that's a problem with technology these days. The witness can sit in court texting the other witness what to say, what not to say, but we catch them. So all eyes on everyone at all times in a court of law. We were able to be victorious for our clients. We beat a nationwide law firm and got our client a verdict of $72,000, which was 4 times his injury damages and double the offer on the table the day before the trial.
Well, congratulations, and to all our listeners, you can see that Mr. Hussain Hadi's firm is always there for you. And if you, God forbid, you ended up in an accident or something like that, even though you don't know that what happened to that one, just consult him. The consultation, if you mention Sangeet, is going to be absolutely free, and he has all the people that they speak your languages. Okay, from Urdu, Hindi, Iranian, Farsi, and Spanish, and I can go on and on, because I have seen his firm and the people out there, they can speak any languages. So he believes in that. He's one of us, and he wants to make sure that you get the right compensation, matter of fact, so that your life can be better on that one. And let me just ask him about today, then I'm going to talk to him. This is a 2-part session that we do every Thursday. Mr. Hussain Hadi, how long have you been in business?
Oh, I've been in business now over 12 years.
Wow.
Yes, sir. 12
years.
Yes, sir.
Very successful.
Oh, God bless. As successful as God will let us be, sir.
Yeah.
And the clients, of course, their trust.
Definitely. Yeah. I have heard from different attorneys, and even AJ, who's an attorney himself for the last 6 years, he was telling me that you're very hardworking and you got a very good reputation about getting the results. So I'm very proud that you're a part of Sangeet here, and I'm very proud to hear that from other people. Whenever we have some client, we want to make sure that we research, we do that, because we want to make sure that our client gets the best result and our listeners get the best result. So thank you for letting us know. So, you have the people who speak how many languages? All the languages?
In the office, multiple languages. Me, myself, I speak Farsi, a little Urdu. Adra kya kare ho? Aap kaise aaye? We have a staff dedicated to our new clients who speaks Urdu and Hindi. We speak Spanish, we speak Farsi, multiple languages in the office.
Okay. So, when you go to his office, remember one thing. There is a contract between the attorney and the client.
Yes.
And Mr. Hussain Hadi always keep that thing confidential. This is required by the law, but he wants to make sure that he takes care of that one. So when you go and talk to him, everything, don't hold any information from him. So when you give him the best information, he can come up with the best results. So please, a lot of people, they're just shy. They say that yaar usko batane ka nahi hai, fulane ka nahi. Sit down with him, talk to him, give him all the details you have. If you forgot, and then you go home and you say, "Arey yaar, ye batana bhul gaya tha. I forgot to tell him that." So go ahead and call his office and have an appointment or whatever their system is. You go through the system and make sure that you don't hide anything from your attorney, especially because when he has all the information like any doctor. That I have seen Dr. Nadia Gaddi, that and when people go there and they say that ye bhi ho raha, ye bhi ho raha, ye bhi ho raha, and it is easy for them to work for you and get you the best result. Okay, so let me ask you this thing.
Yes, sir.
If somebody, God forbid, is in the accident, okay, what's the first thing you advise them to do?
Technology. Right now, guys, we're live on Facebook. I want to say what's up to everyone watching, but the first thing you should do when you're involved in an accident is stay calm, control your thoughts, pull out your cell phone and start taking pictures, maybe take videos, document the damages. Don't immediately get out the car in case you're hurt, in case you have injuries. Call 911, let the police come if you do have injuries, the ambulance to evaluate you. Try to talk to the parties. See if there's any witnesses. A lot of people change their stories, and we see that very often because people are driving distracted and they tell the insurance companies, well, it wasn't me. I didn't get in that lane, or this car cut me off. So find witnesses, get their information down, their phone number, email, things that you can always find them later on, and immediately call a lawyer, seek treatment for your injuries and harm.
And the telephone to call the attorney at is 832-433-7977. Okay, so what about if the police officer gets there? Of course, he's going to get there. How much information should we provide them or something? What will be, what do you advise?
I always tell my clients, say the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. A lot of times when we look at photographs, you can tell what happened in an accident. So, and cops now have body-worn cameras. So if you need to tell them everything, especially if you're hurt, talk about your injuries, discuss your injuries so they can call an ambulance. Our friends on Facebook are saying, download the Hadi app and you can immediately take notes and send our office notes when you're involved in a wreck as well.
Okay. The other thing is, sometimes you got an accident and you feel like you might have a muscle pain. You'll take an what do you call Tylenol or aspirin or something that ibuprofen, and you're not really hurt. What advice do you give them just to?
If you're not really hurt,
sometimes when you go home and you sleep at night time and then all of a sudden your body start aching and all this stuff because sometimes your body's in shock. Okay, and then and the next day you feel like it. You told the police officer you're okay. Just has pain and this thing, and the next day you find out that your body's aching and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so,
I'm glad you bring that up. Insurance companies are trained for that very reason to call you the same day if they can, if they get information that the accident happens or the next day. Soreness and pain is kind of like working out. If you haven't been to the gym for a long time and you go there and the trainer pushes you to your limits, you're going to be sore a couple days later, but 4 or 5 days later, even more sore. So the best thing to do is don't talk to the insurance companies because you don't know the pains that may come about following an accident. Go home, rest, relax. If your pains get really severe, feel free to go to the hospital or a local ER, but try not to really give recorded statements to the insurance companies because they're trying to trap you on that. And well, the first day of the accident, you said you weren't hurt. That's a trick, right? Like you said, sometimes these pains don't just come overnight.
So when the insurance company calls you right away, like in about a few hours or something, what advice would you give it to the client, even though to our listeners?
Sure. Even your own insurance company, advise them that you're still gathering the information. This accident just happened. You're not ready to talk. Remember, these are trained professionals. The same way that we're professionals, board certified in the practice of law, we're here to help you and maximize your benefits for your harms. The insurance company and the insurance adjusters are here to minimize your benefits and minimize the damages that they will have to pay out for eventually in the end. So don't talk to them and don't be afraid. A lot of people hear these fast-talking insurance adjusters call and they feel like, oh, we have to talk to them because they're insurance companies. You don't. In fact, talking to them is the easiest way to mess up and harm your case.
So all these people that you're listening, just remember what advice attorney Hussain Hadi is giving you. So make sure that you keep that in mind. God forbid something happened to you or your loved ones or something like that. Make sure that you give the statement to the police officer that right now you're just having a little pain. If you feel like a pain or something like that, or you have it, and tell him that you don't know, maybe down the road. And if you feel like you're having a headache or something like that, please do not hesitate and go to the ER, closest ER and all this stuff, or tell the police officer that you might go there. So always have a check. If you have some kind of wreck or something like that, don't, because I have seen it, okay? I have seen it. So let's see if somebody wants to ask a question. Studio number is 281-933-5555. You're on air. अच्छा, तो जो है जहाँ तक के ताल्लुक मेरे भाई साहब, आप ज़रा रेडियो सुने और देखें रेडियो पे इस वक्त एक बहुत सीरियस बात हो रही है. इसके बाद आप मुझे दोबारा जो है या फिर हमारे व्हाट्सएप पर आप मैसेज भेजें. Okay, the other thing is that one, we were just talking about that if you got or your loved one gets into that accident, please just calm down because at that moment you might not be having headaches or injuries or something like that one, but you never know, your body might, it might show up the next day. So the statement that you said that at this moment, I don't feel that sway, but maybe tomorrow I will have better things, either to anybody or everybody. So all that, keep that in mind. And if you want to talk to the next day you have it or something like that, talk to Mr. Hussain Hadi's office at 832-433-7977, and you can speak in your language. Tell them that you want somebody who can speak Urdu, Hindi, and all that kind of stuff, or even Spanish. Whoever people are listening to us, they are not, because sometimes we have different people listen to us. Remember, we are talking to, Mr. Hussain Hadi. He is I would say that one of us, and he is the one who has a 12 years experience, and the experience which brought you the result, who can bring you the results. Always remember, hire an attorney, we can produce a result for you. So what do you call your practice as like AJ call is a criminal defense attorney? Yours injury lawyer, that's what you...
We're civil trial lawyers. We're personal injury lawyers who practice in a civil court of law.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's what it is. Okay. So that's enough about this one. So please remember that one, that Mr. Hussain Hadi, who has given all this information, and actually I got some more knowledge today by talking to him. Hussain, just give me one thing.
Yes, sir.
Now you're serving the community and you're trying to bring the best for them as far as the injury is concerned. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you have any question related to this thing, please call us here. Other than that, please hold your calls until Mr. Hussain Hadi's what do you call that segment is finished. Ji, aap on air hai? Okay. Now my question is, you're running for judge.
Yes, sir. HadiForJudge.com.
That's it.
HadiForJudge.com.
Why?
They say it 3 times. HadiForJudge.com. You know, I was...
HadiForJudge.com. 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 Now, my question to you is, why you want to do that?
The question...
I mean, I'm sorry, but
no,
the way I take interviews is I bring information from you or my client to the people so they can have a better understanding why.
The question is, why not, right? If the community...
Okay.
I was born and raised in A-Leaf, Southwest Houston, Sugar Land. If the community gave back to me and put me in this position now where I can go and run and become judge and make a difference and support the individuals who come into that court, why not go and give my time back to the community? Especially in a court like JP Court, which is the first course that a lot of individuals in our society have their first experience of a judicial system. Mm-hmm. If it's either a truancy or a minor issue with individuals and kids in school, if it's a traffic ticket or citation through the constable, landlord-tenant issues, or any type of damage, auto accident cases, vehicle repossessions, contractor disputes up to $20,000. Why not have someone with the experience that I have with over 50 trials to verdict under my belt to stand up and represent our community?
You heard it. Okay, so I have seen you all around Fort Bend County.
Yes, sir.
Doing a lot of work, and I heard that this is a Turkey month, or you can say Thanksgiving month, yes, and you are giving away as a token of appreciation, or that God has given you a lot of wealth and education and God's blessing that you have. You're giving away turkey on the November 20th.
Yes, sir.
Help me out.
Yeah.
To understand that what's the cause for that one is.
Yes, sir. My parents always said, give what you can and only keep what you really don't really need to survive on as minimal as possible. So we teamed up with Constable Nabil Shaikh of Fort Bend County Precinct 4, and I want to say thank you to the Dahnani group. We're going to have a turkey drive on November 20th from 11 to 2. We're going to give away over 300 turkeys and other goodies. We'll have a DJ out there and hopefully a food truck to have food for the individuals coming through as well. And it's just a time to celebrate. It's Thanksgiving, right? We should be thankful and we should give during this time, if not all times. But hopefully we'll have a good show up of the community. We'll have fun giving away turkeys and just spread the Thanksgiving cheer and joy.
So you want to make sure that people understand that the God has blessed us. So we want to just give this turkey as a token of appreciation of the God blessing that we have. And to all those people, I just really like you to come. This is on Highway 6. I have seen that. I don't know what the address is. I'll get that address and I will keep announcing it, because we still have about 17 days to go, 16 days to go about this thing. So we want to make sure that you have that. So let me see what.
Live on air.
Good evening.
Hello.
First of all, thank you very much that you're taking Mr. Hussain to be, on here. It's very helpful. I met with him. Like he's a very, very nice, very good person. Mr. Hussain. So, to be honest, I'm very happy to hear him. I have two questions, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
So, can I ask, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, nowadays, actually, I just wanted to know the R1 visa, which is religious visa, right? And there is one labor visa. Which visa request, like if you do process, visa processing is fast nowadays. Is it like R1 is religious or the labor? Because one person having the two options to put it, but I want to know which one is the fastest process.
The fastest purpose to put on the application again? Say it again one more time.
Can you repeat the question, because actually I was away, so I couldn't hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Hussain, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Mr. Hussain, I just wanted to know, like, if somebody want to process the R1 religious visa, okay?
Okay, let me repeat that. Mr. Hussain is injury.
It's okay. Let me give you a little bit of advice. Email us at immigration@thehadilawfirm.com. We have Miss Mariam Rahman from Pakistan and Francisco. So immigration@thehadilawfirm.com, and we'll answer you immediately free of charge.
Oh, all right. So this is only for the injury. All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
sir.
No,
Thank you.
Please, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
First of all, my apology that I was not aware of that one.
No, it's okay. We handle all aspects of law, and if it's something that we can't personally handle, we'll have attorneys that we trust to come and help out our community at any time.
Okay.
So thank you to the caller. Definitely immigration@thehadilawfirm.com.
Well, you heard it, and like I say, my apology, because I was. This is my first interview with him, and I'm just didn't have all my notes with me. But today I'm learning, and the next time I have it, I'll do a better job than that one.
Wow, thank you.
Okay. So the other thing is that now you're running for judge.
Yes, sir.
JP, and do you know that I think somebody was telling me that the date has announced that it's March the 1st, right?
Yes, sir. We didn't have a date until last week. Finally, the last couple of weeks, redistricting is complete in the state of Texas. So March 1st, 2020, everyone, is the election day. Mark your calendars, please. An early election will be a week or two before that date, but we need everyone to come out and vote and hopefully push us to be successful to fight for the community and properly represent ourselves.
ओके सो सामिन आपके पता चल गया कि मार्च की पहली तारीख को यहाँ पे इलेक्शन हो रहे हैं, और इस इलेक्शन के अंदर आप जब वोट देने जाएं तो हुसैन हादी साहब को जेहन में रखिएगा. ही इज़ रनिंग फॉर जज, एंड लाइक आई से ही इज़ बीन वेरी नोन टू ऑल आवर देसी कम्युनिटी, खासतौर पे पाकिस्तानी इंडियन कम्युनिटी पे. एंड I was very impressed with his credentials when I talked to other people about him. And so please, as far as the professionalism is concerned, you can always call him whenever the accident happened to you or your loved ones or your friends. And if they haven't got the attorney, just always call him. And when you mention Sangeet, you will have a free consultation. Okay, so you don't have to pay for that one. Let him review your case, and he will give you the honest opinion. It's not something that you have to do. And he don't get his pay or his check or his services that he's providing you until he gets the money. Am I right?
That's right. We don't get paid until we pay our clients. And I hate to say if we lose, we don't get paid either, but we never lose.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Maybe,
so you got nothing to lose as far as that's concerned, but it's always to have some attorney on your side. So, and he's one of them. His number is, you please make a note of it, 832-433-7977. इस पे जरा कॉल कीजिए और याद रखिए. Now, March 1st.
March 1st, yep, 2022.
Less than 4 months.
Less than 4 months. And we actually started campaigning March 6th of this year. and now almost 8 months down the line. These next 4 months are going to be very exciting with canvassing and hopefully getting all our volunteers together to make phone calls to the community and hopefully have events to organize and enrich the community. Yes, sir.
And one thing I will tell you, being as a student of politics, and I have run myself, for city council in Sugarland in 2008. It's been quite a while, but I learned a whole lot when I was knocking door to, and I knocked over 7,000 doors in my campaign. But I learned something, and I suggest you one thing: don't just go out and vote because I'm saying it. I know you value my opinion a whole lot, and I will never recommend anybody that I don't vote for them. Go to meet him. He's going to be around there. Talk to him. Show your concern. Talk to him. When around January, February, we'll be talking more about the politics. Okay, like I asked him why he wants to run, then he said why not. So I want you to learn, get educated, ask the questions, tell them the concerns. So whenever they are there, they are more knowledgeable. Like I have started 25 years ago this process. I ask you, आप मुझे बताएं क्या करना है, आप क्या चाहते हैं. That's how I start whenever somebody asks me this. I said, hey, if you're going to be asking me, I was going to be playing oldies. But you told me, you educated us, and today, thanks God, I'm the most experienced guy behind the mic in the world. So you can just imagine that one. And where did I learn all that? From you. So when you are talking to Mr. Hussain Hadi, ask him the question, tell your concern. Okay? So when he's elected, he will be very well informed. He will be making better decision for you. So please talk to him, go to his website and meet him. You have an opportunity to meet him on the 20th of this month at Danani, their office on Highway 6. I have seen it, but I really don't know the address. I will let you know about the address later on sometime. And there's a free turkeys, other entertainment. Meet him, talk to him, test him. Listen, why are you running this thing? I want this. Okay, and he will have the answer for you, because this is our responsibility for that whoever is running to get to know them. Okay, tell them your concern and know how knowledgeable the person is. And that's the way we can make this political process, very successful. So please do that. Please meet him. We are 4 months away, but you know what? This is the time. They have plenty of time. Talk to them, understand them, and when they give your answer, please vote for them. Don't stay home. Don't talk. Please, I request you, because our Desi people, it's about time that we need to know the candidate, not because they're Desi, not because they're you like them. The face is more, the picture on the card is very thick. Their name is Hussain, or their name is Saeed, or their name is anything. You just test them on the merit. And please tell your family, tell your friends, whoever there, to vote. We want to be counted. I'll talk about this thing some other time, because I have talked in the past. But since he's the candidate, and I want you to know him. I want you to tell him, as a judge, what do you expect from them? And I think he will make us proud. So please, today I will request you to go to his website. And your website is?
Yes, sir. HadiForJudge.com.
HadiForJudge.com. How do you spell Hadi? H-E-D-I?
H-A-D-I.
H-A-D-I. Hadi.
Inshallah, okay. The first Muslim justice of the peace in Texas. And I wanted to touch on what you said about the community created you and what you've done for the last 25 years. And it takes strong leaders such as yourself to create a path for a stronger community. So it's kind of like a cycle. We all keep helping each other, making each other stronger, making each other better. Yes, sir.
Well, that's what I'd like to do that, and he's going to be coming every week in our studio. And if you have any question about race, or you have a question about, I want you to also, please, for God's sake, try to know the law, because ignorance of law is no excuse. So as far as the accident is concerned, he's a specialist for the last 12 years. That's why I asked him what kind of experience he have. He's been there for 12 years. Okay, he will tell you what to do. Like I asked him the question, he answered that. What you should be doing in case of accident. What, how to, talk to the insurance company. Don't just tell, okay, I'm okay, I got nothing. No, you never know. It happened to me. That I had an accident and my neck was not there, and after the 2-3 days, but I made that mistake that he was talking about. I said, no, I'm okay, that's fine. And he said, how come you were okay the other day, now you're not? Okay, believe me, the only thing I got was the chiropractor's services for like about maybe $400-500. That was about 20-30 years ago, but I could have got way more than that one. Because I was self-employed, so that's why I didn't even get any compensation. So your question is can be answered 281-933-5555. We'll be wrapping up very shortly. Stay tuned. If you have any question, please call us. जी आप on air है. Hello. अस्सलाम.
जी अच्छा सर, मुझे ये सवाल पूछना था मिस्टर हुसैन से.
जी.
Like if somebody is coming here on a visit visa, okay, and then they are converting their visa on a student visa, and the procedure is under process. But if accident happen, so there will be any possibility for him to get any insurance in this case.
You can always buy insurance. Look, if you're a citizen, not a citizen, if you have a driver's license, there's insurance companies out there that'll sell you insurance. They'll sell you SR22 type insurance. So you can always protect yourself, especially as a student here or on a visitor visa, transitioning to any other type of visa. Feel free to call any local insurance agency and they'll guide you on what type of coverage they can sell you. Yes, sir. And when y'all buy insurance, guys, buy full coverage and buy uninsured motorists and PIP. Because those
so it's for the whole family, for the entire family, right? For the kids and everyone.
For the people in the car also, in case you're...
Do you have a pen by any chance?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, write that number down. 281 707 9554, and he'll give you more information.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Khulafaz.
Thank you, sir. Khulafaz. Okay, so thank you. You like to add anything today?
No, thank you so much. I want to thank everyone. It's been an amazing process, and I'm very excited for the next 4 months. Please reach out to us to hadiforjudge.com. Send us a free smile. If you want to volunteer, make phone calls, if you want to be a captain of your neighborhood and encourage your friends and family to vote, please let us know. And don't forget, November 20th at the Dahnani Group headquarters on Highway 6 between Williams Trace and Dulles. Come out there so we can meet you, please.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It's another live with Hadi and Mr. Gotti on 95.1 Sangi Radio.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Take care, my friends. Until next Thursday, I'll see you guys. Thank you for all the love. Thank you, Mr. Cash Gotti, Mr. Tony Wadahan, Linda, my aunt Khalafati. Thank you all.